Mr. Lohman, is it? What's the trouble?
There's never any trouble with Mr. Happy Shot. So,
What's this?
oh, Mr. Happy Shot's the happy hypodermic who makes injections fun.
You got some nerve coming in here, sticking me and wasting my time.
Okay, all right. Hey, I know you're a busy doctor. Have you seen our Teletronic Pocket Pal?
Yeah, would you? I got a beeper.
Ah, not a beeper. A phone. The world's smallest cellular phone.
Really?
Absolutely. Here, put it in your pocket. I'll give you a call. Great, huh? No annoying ring to scare you, just a nice, steady vibration.
Pulsing and toning. Deirdre know about these?
She bought two.
What happened?
I hung up.
Call me again.
Doctor.
I was feeling so bad. Asked my family doctor just what I had. I said, Doctor, Mr. MD, can you tell me what's ailing me? He said, yeah. All you really need, all you need is loving. Got to have good loving, good loving, baby. Doctor.
Yeah.
Doctor.
Uh-huh. Doctor.
Yeah. Is there a doctor in the house?
Yes.
So, did anyone read this excerpt from Mike's new novel?
Deirdre, don't be tacky. Nobody reads Rhode Island Monthly.
How about you, Ed?
No, I've already got some in the bottom of my birdcage.
Great. So none of us read it. What are we going to tell him?
The truth.
Yeah, right.
Okay, guys, let me have it. What do you think? I can take it. But remember, it's just a work in progress. Anything negative you say could render me seriously impotent. As a writer.
Well, Mike, I loved it.
Really, eh? Well, love is a pretty strong word, but I love you for using it. How about you guys?
I laughed. I cried.
Grant?
I cried and then I laughed.
Must be the type of story that affects everyone a little differently.
That's it.
That's what it is, Mike.
Bingo.
Yeah, you got it, baby.
I'd love to hear your criticism in more depth, but I'm holding some readings down at Johnny's Bar and Grill. They may be naming a coleslaw dish after me.
Well, I guess we gotta read it now.
Yep.
You haven't read it yet?
Again, we gotta read it now, again. Right now. One more again.
This is just like David Lynch, only better.
What's that, Faye?
The first chapter of Dr. Stratford's novel. I love the way he refers to my character as that hungry wench of a nurse who was as good at raising a temperature as she was at taking it. You're in here? We all are.
Huh?
You just have to guess who's really who.
Yeah, well, this doesn't sound like me at all.
Well, Grant, that's a woman.
You see, it says Great Buns, so naturally I assumed it was me. Great Buns.
I get it, Grant.
I'm gonna kill Mike.
Good.
Four friends who meet in med school and then open a practice together. Now, I wonder who that could be about.
It's about us.
I was being sarcastic, Grant.
Listen to this, guys. When Diana Benedict and her ample cleavage walked through the door, his heart began to pound. He'd heard all the rumors, how she was like a piece of surgical steel, cold, tough, holding its shape no matter how many used it.
How about Brother Lincoln Butternut here? He lashed out at them with the fury of an angry Zulu, and then suddenly withdrew with the petulance of a sullen child. That is not like me. Is it, dude?
Hey, what about me, huh? Conrad Shapiro. Listen to this. Bland good looks. Bland! Chronically shallow, self-absorbed?
Grant,
What?
you highlighted it?
No, my publicist did.
I know what you're thinking. He's auditioning for that new Sondheim musical. Sunday in the Park with Colonel Sanders.
Who are you supposed to be, Tom Wolfe?
Am I missing something?
Try the talent.
How could you write this crap?
I don't understand. What happened to I laughed, I cried?
We lied.
You've gone too far this time, Mike.
I'll say, you made us look like idiots.
This isn't about you. These are just fictional characters.
Which everybody knows is us.
I don't get why you're so upset. There's a character like me in there, too, you know.
Yes, here it is. 1001, 1002. Trent Easterly finished the last of his push-ups and raced down the hospital corridor. His blonde mane, what a joke, flying behind him. He was the glue that held the practice together.
See? I'm not upset.
Well, we are.
You know, Mike, you did this without our permission.
So?
So, you can't publish any more of it.
What?
She's right. We won't permit you.
Won't permit me. Haven't you heard of the First Amendment?
Yeah, Mike, that's the one that gives us the right to wrap you in a flag and set it on fire.
Not bad. I like it. Their burning envy of Trent drove them to wrap him in a flag and throw him into the trunk. Lincoln handed Diana the keys. They headed for the turnpike. Diana struggled to keep the car within the guardrails.
How's it going?
Great. This had them mow down a brownie troop and a rock star. What should they do now?
You're asking me? I've devoted my entire life to writing, and you're the published author.
Oh, come on, Dick. Clip your nails and give me a hand.
All right. You write what you know. So I'll tell you what I'd do. Make Lincoln Butternut gay.
What?
Yes, I mean, look, you've got that scene on Alcatraz, right? He could be holding Diana nude in a prison cell.
Wait, you want Diana nude or Lincoln?
What do you think? Oh, and Conrad could be kidnapping candy stripers for the sex slave market.
Yes!
Yes!
No.
No.
I can't write that. It's too close to Grant. They're mad enough as it is. Maybe this book isn't worth it.
Mike.
Walter Brennan lives.
Sign here.
What is it?
It's a temporary restraining order stopping publication of your novel. I'm a process server. Hi.
Hi. Abe, Grant, Deirdre, I thought they were my friends. I can't believe they do this.
Oh, why wouldn't they? They're perfectly in character. I read your story. Say, just between you and me, what happens in the third chapter?
I'll tell you what happens. Conrad and Lincoln struggled for the wheel. The car careened out of control, plunging like a stone into the icy cold waters below.
I'm really not looking forward to seeing Mike this morning.
Come on, Abe. We all agreed we had to put a stop to this.
That's right. We stood up to him with the injunction. We can stand up to him face to face.
Exactly.
Morning.
You're not mad?
About, the injunction? Nah. I think it's time we buried the hatchet. If you can get it out of my back! Maybe we could go for some breakfast. What about eggs Benedict Arnold?
Oh, you are mad.
Nah.
Mike, we're sorry, but we had to do it.
Dr. Stratford, someone here to see you?
I hope I'm not late.
Right on time. Like to introduce you to my publisher?
Publisher?
My name is Paisley Brookstone. I own a small publishing house. Brookstone Press.
Never heard of it.
We publish self-help manuals, mostly. Our big seller right now is How to Locate Your G-Spot.
You know, those pop-up diagrams were a tremendous help.
We're looking to get into fiction, you see. And after I read Mike's magazine excerpt, I decided to publish the whole novel.
Will you stop that?
Paisley, like to introduce you to Diana Benedict.
It's Deirdre Bennett.
Now I see which part is fiction.
That's
No. I'm sorry, excuse me, but you can't publish anything. See, there's an injunction against it. Sorry to rain on your revenge, Mike.
Is that a Conrad Shapiro or what?
No, it's a Dr. Grant Linowitz. And if you do try and publish the book, we will slap an injunction against your little butt, too.
Great. The publicity should help the movie sale nicely.
Movie sale?
Well, it's really the only way to set up the merchandising.
I see it now. Diana Benedict inflatable dolls. Conrad Shapiro beauty aids. Lincoln butternut maple syrup.
Mike Stratford body parts. Lady, you can't do this.
I've learned I can do whatever I want. Dr. Butternuts.
That's butternut. I mean Butterfield.
Oh, I like your friends, Mike. They're cute. Mike, I am going to make you a very rich man.
Who needs hair when you got money?
He can't do this.
Yeah? Well, he's doing it.
And he's wrong. Even if you got money, you still need hair.
My guest today on Book Chat is our own Dr. Mike Stratford, here to discuss his latest attempt at fiction, The Patience.
The practice, you?
The practice, precisely. Tell us about your opus.
Well, right now there's an injunction against it, which my publisher is fighting.
Oh, gosh. I shudder to think of a world deprived of another Mike Stratford book.
You and a lot of other readers, Hugh, just take a look at the letters I've been getting. Dear Dr. Stratford, the road to publication is lonely and painful, besieged by the twin highwaymen of persecution and censorship. We must travel that road together. Signed, Salman Rushdie.
My God, it is from Salman Rushdie. And there's his return address, 421 Queens Avenue.
You nuts! Run, Salman, run! Here's another one. We here at the convalescent home all love your story. Would you please tell Dr. Conrad Shapiro that should any of us ever need heart surgery, we would pay handsomely for the honor of going under his skilled scalpel. Signed, a dozen devoted fans.
Can you believe, Mike?
Carry the what? You guys think I can get $372,000 out of Medicare?
And here's another one. Dear Doctor, your character, Lincoln Butternut, has changed my life. I'm currently serving time in a local prison. If Dr. Butternut can learn to control his temper, then so can I. I only wish I could meet someone in real life as inspiring as him. God bless Dr. Butternut.
Boy, this is really low.
Something wrong, Abe?
No, I'm allergic to UHF.
And here's another one. Dear Doctor, I am fascinated by the captivating Dr. Diana Benedict, or should I say, the woman she's based on. Please forward to her my picture, which I have enclosed. If she would only call me on my yacht, the number is area code 306-878-32.
Grant, what did you do that for?
Deirdre, what are you writing on your hand?
A reminder to sue Mike for defamation of character.
Yeah. Look, you're not having second thoughts about this injunction, are you?
No. Are you?
No. Are you?
No.
Okay, well, then let's hear it. All for one and one for all.
All right.
Yeah. See why you had to turn off the TV.
The operation went as smoothly as the doctor's newly shaved legs. The operation went as smoothly as wandering as lonely as a cloud. The operation went as smoothly as clockwork. How can I work with all these interruptions?
Mikey, it's me, Dee Dee.
And I was on a roll.
Hi.
Hi.
Is that your novel you're working on?
It's just a copy. One of many, so don't get any ideas.
Michael, you've got me all wrong. It was Grant and Abe who wanted the injunction, not me. I love your writing.
You just want Richie Rich's phone number, don't you?
That's right. So could you give it to me, please?
Okay, but it'll cost you.
Name your price.
I'm having a little trouble fleshing out Conrad Shapiro's character. Give me some dirt on Grant.
Personal or professional?
Mike, it's Abe.
Oh, I have to go to the bathroom.
Hey, can I come in?
Not if you want to use the bathroom.
Look, Mike. Man, I'm sorry about this whole injunction thing. By the way, you wouldn't happen to know which prison that impending convict whose life I turned around is in, do you? I just want to put in a good word to the parole board for him, you know?
Good idea, Abe. And let's get him his first job at the hospital. He's probably great with scalpels.
Mike, it's Connie Shapiro.
Look, Mike, I gotta use your bathroom.
No, you don't. Go in the kitchen. Use the sink.
The sink?
Yeah, might as well do the dishes while you're at it. Grant, what a surprise!
Geez, you know, I hope I'm not disturbing you. I feel so bad. You know, I had to come over and tell you that the injunction was not my idea. No. So if you're not mad anymore, maybe you could give me the names and the addresses of those old fogies with the bad tickers?
Only if you give me some dirt on Abe and Deirdre.
Okay. Did you ever about the time that some guy convinced Abe that he was a descendant of the British royal family?
Hey, there were brothers in England too, you know.
What are you doing here?
Well, I came by to tell Mike about the time you got that bikini wax for your vacation in Greece.
And how sad you were when you had to leave your friends behind.
What I really meant to tell you about was the time that Deirdre was picked up for prostitution.
What?
Yeah, it was years ago.
That is not true. I was simply in the right skirt at the wrong time. You know, Grant, you promised you were never going to tell anybody about that.
Yeah, like you promised we'd fight the publication of this book.
Well, I changed my mind. Now, what are you doing here?
Hey, I changed my mind too. That's all part of the rich complexity of Lincoln Butternut's character.
Obviously, we all changed our minds.
So you'll drop the injunction?
Yeah.
And you'll let me write the book?
Yeah.
And help me with this sentence. The operation went as smoothly as...
Clockwork.
I knew it. Trent Easterly arrived early the next morning at the practice. He was shocked to find Diana still wearing the dress she had on at the Club Lightning. She had circles under her eyes, and her ample cleavage strained against her sequined gown. Where you been?
I spent the night at Felicia's.
You're lying. I followed you home to Conrad's beach house.
Look, I don't love you anymore, Trent.
But the diamond. Our night in Baltimore. How can you throw that all away? How can you be so cold?
Maybe her dress is too thin.
Rocco! They said you were killed in the accident at the aspirin factory. Trent thought back to the accident. The same accident that had ruined Conrad's looks forever.
Hand over the formula, Trent.
How do you know I have the formula?
Because my lover is one of your partners.
So that's it, Diana. You and Rocco.
No, me and that man, Rocco.
You and Rocco, lovers? Mm-hmm. But Lincoln, you're so...
Don't you call me masculine. Nice dress, girl.
You'll never get away with this.
Oh, but we gonna have fun trying. That ain't the only gun that's loaded, honey.
Can't believe it. Our life's work gone in an instant.
It's not gone, Trent. You stupid fool. The formula you gave Rocco and Lincoln was a counterfeit.
You, Conrad Shapiro, are a smarter man than I.
And a better-looking one, even without my hair.
Trent laughed easily.
Don't laugh, Trent. Conrad and I are catching the red eye to Caracas. You see, we're in love.
But what about the formula? What about the practice?
The formula is ours. The practice is over.
Goodbye, Trent. And get a haircut.
Trent watched them go. They were flying to Venezuela and taking his dreams with them. Then, suddenly...
I'm sorry, Dr. Easterly. I had to do it. I couldn't let them treat you that way. Not the man I love.
I love you too, Felicia. She loved him. How blind he had been. Now, suddenly, his life made sense again. With her in his heart, the practice didn't have to be over. The end.
It's great.
Moving.
It's phenomenal.
It's trash. Mike, I expected literature from you. This is a potboiler, and a bad one at that. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't publish this. It stinks.
Hey, Mike. She doesn't know what she's talking about, Mike.
Can't be discouraged.
It's good writing.
His partners tried to console him, and he loved them for that. But Paisley's words kept rattling in their heads like a rusty muffler. It stinks. It stinks. It stinks.
Way to go, Dad.
Okay.
Thank you.